Hi, I'm Denise, and I'm pleased you're here. And welcome to Inside the Mind. This introduction simply tells a little bit about what we're doing with Inside the Mind and the meditations. We all have a mind. Sometimes it gets busy and won't stop. It makes a world we believe in, but often doesn't exist. Not in truth, anyway. Or sometimes it does, and we would like to change it, or something that's going on with it. We don't know how. And sometimes we believe our mind is our enemy because we're told that it is, or we feel betrayed by it. And we want to lose it because we think it's making us insane, when really we only need to make friends with it and realize our mind is only trying to protect us. The mind is a very useful tool, and when we are in command of it, it serves its purpose. And when we are not, we suffer from nerves, anxiety, and panic. Sometimes we can't sleep, and there are many other things and ways that our mind can affect us when we are out of alignment. And during these times it can be difficult to complete simple tasks, or at the very least we're not at peace with the world and find ourselves in conflict. Other times we believe we can't trust our heart because it appears to have led us astray. We feel we have failed at love, or at the very least that love is deceitful and harms. We think everything we believed in is something else than what we perceived it to be. And we don't know which led us astray, our minds or our hearts. But if we close our hearts, we suffer from depression and are not able to trust, much less give or receive love. And without those things, our lives are empty and we are lonely. And when we are out of balance, sometimes our bodies seem to have betrayed us too, because we think it's ill, when really it's only trying to tell us it needs help. The same with our mind and our hearts. And to begin any healing journey, first we must let go of the mind. I don't mean lose it. I mean let go of what we made it into so it can be as it is in comfort and peace and guide us in reason. We must learn how to know the heart and open it so we can trust ourselves and identify others whom we can trust. The heart never truly fails us, just as the mind doesn't. Not when we listen to the gut or pay attention to our gut instinct. However, if we don't trust our heart or pay attention to our gut, the mind will panic and take over everything because its purpose is not only for us to function, but to keep us safe. If we don't know how to listen to ourselves, and we have closed our hearts to love, all will try to protect us by closing, causing confusion in our mind, body, and spirit, which often results in illness of many different kinds, emotionally and physically. When we become confused, our lives suffer, as do our body. And these moments in which we led them astray, we blame them. We blame them because we don't know what else to do. But to blame is to accuse the innocent, which is there to serve us. So the real question is, are we ill or just not satisfied with life? Asking that question can feel like a sad realization, especially if the answer is yes. But that we have realized there is an issue, we should celebrate, because in this moment, because we now have had a glimpse of truth and realized change is in order, we can make change. But the only thing we can change is ourselves. And to do that, we must allow the natural order of things in which the heart commands the mind, and do so in peace, because it first paid attention to the gut. And when the heart is open, the mind has peace, and the body is free to return to perfection as it was born to be. That is the truth, perfection. Mind, body, and soul. It is the Trinity of Self. And through the meditations I offer, this is what I hope to achieve with you as a collective whole in our meditative and life journey. A little bit about myself. I've been practicing meditation for 45 years now, and I've been afforded many wonderful opportunities to share what I've learned with others. But it wasn't until recently I realized the importance of making podcasts so that my meditations would always be there for those whom I love. And because I love them, I love the whole world they live in and the earth we all reside in. And what we give to ourselves, we give to others. Just as what we give to others, we give to ourselves. In that, miracles abound. Of course, not realizing that we commonly give things we wouldn't wish to receive. We create chaos around us. However, when we become aware of how what we give affects us, it is human nature to do better because we truly want the best for ourselves. And by learning to give the best, we receive the best. I truly believe miracles abound within. We've only to find the key to unlock the door that hides them. And I believe that key is through meditation. It's been my experience, though, that meditation, it's been my experience that through meditation, our minds open as do our hearts, and we can find the answers and resources for what we need then. Only in an open mind and heart can change be made, and this is what I wish to share with you. I will offer many different meditations for many different things. Initially, I will provide a base for my meditations and guide you through those so that you will have the resources to do more complicated meditations later with less guidance as we progress, and of course I'll record it. And whether you've done meditation or not before, we will proceed in consideration of those who have never done it. And for those who have, to perhaps share my thoughts so you will be prepared for any difference you may experience through my style and the ones you are accustomed to. Working together, we will all be on the same wave. So meditation, what is it? I mean, some people don't know what this means. It means a lot of things. The options are limitless, and studies actually show that when one meditates, all areas of life are improved. Physically, emotionally, intellectually, personally, professionally, just all aspects. And I will seek to cover many of these areas, but prefer to begin with everyone, experienced or not, at the beginning stages of meditations as I teach, as each instructor is different. And though the nuances in style may be small, as with anything small, they are significant. So I really appreciate your participation. Meditation offers a broad range of Meditation offers a broad range of experiences. You just try to say that. regardless, the ones people seem most impressed with are the out-of-body experiences known as astral travel, or visions known as lucid dreaming. And although these things are quite nice and help us realize there may be more to the human experience than just our physical existence, meditation has even a greater value when used to enhance the human experience as in daily living. If it's not going to improve our lives, it's really not worth it. And since meditation does improve many lives, that is why millions do it. And when we become aware, things are so much easier and our worlds blossom. Regardless of what I suggest, though, each individual should do what works for them. In choosing a meditation, we may have a certain goal we wish to achieve or a desired experience. Regardless, meditation is not goal-oriented. It cannot be measured against another or even against ourselves. It is only as it is. And we will find as we do meditation, sometimes we are better at it than others. Either way, it makes no difference as there is no measure, only observation of where we are that day. And how we are dealing with whatever circumstances we are in or choose to address. So during the course of these meditations, we will steadily advance beyond the basics for different experiences and realizations within the mind, body, and spirit. And although I prefer mantras during my meditations, as many probably will, I realize all spiritual practices are different, though they teach the same thing, and will therefore respectfully not impose my values upon your own, but will suggest that should you prefer a certain mantra or a prayer, that you play it quietly in the background as we do the meditation. Or if you have a chant you like for breath, then do whatever you are accustomed to during that time. So with that, I wish to thank you for taking the time to familiarize yourself with the practices I offer so that you will be properly prepared to begin meditation with our group. And the first meditation I'd like you to join me in is number 2, Basic Meditation, the Fundamentals of Physical and Mental Relaxation, Part 1. And thank you again for joining us at Inside the Mind.